Hello viewers, you're welcome to this edition of La Lumiere the J, a program that is very entertaining and basically showcases the lives of different individuals who have made a deliberate decision to rise above the fray. So today's topic will be focusing on diversifying your portfolio. And we have very wonderful guests in the house. On my right we have Mr. Oyawale, who will introduce himself in a short while. And on the other side we have a friend of mine as well, Mr. Taiwo, Olatunji. So, without wasting much time, gentlemen, you're welcome to the show today.
Thank you for having us.
How are you doing? How's life?
Very well.
Good stuff. I see blue is the color already today. I didn't read the memo, but it's all good. So we're going to be starting with Taiwo here. Taiwo is going to tell us about himself. Introduce yourself to us and basically let's know your philosophy of life as you speak. Over to you.
Okay. Thank you for having us and thank you for this noteworthy exercise you're doing here. My name is Taiwo Olatunji. I did my NYSC with a mining company in Benin. So
in Nigeria?
Yes, in Nigeria. Benin, Nigeria. So I knew a bit about mining sector. Moved over to Lagos where I started with Accenture. Work was no longer the interest that it used to be. You had seen it all and you were not motivated to get on the next thing because now you just felt like it was the same all over again.
Routine.
Yeah.
You're welcome back to your favorite show. Earlier on we listened to Mr. Taiwo tell us his story, and it was very interesting how he left consulting and has pursued a career in a different industry and has no regrets 4 years after. Next, we would like to listen to Mr. Sola Oyawale here. Also tell us his story and let us know you a bit more. So, over to you.
All right, thank you very much, Cindy. Thanks. I'm sure the audience would have enjoyed the introduction from Taiwo, and somehow I think my background more or less goes along the line of Taiwo's. I studied civil engineering, so I'm an engineer.
Okay.
And, one of the things is once you're an engineer, you never stop being an engineer.
Yeah.
You're always an engineer. But 5 years into practice as a civil engineer, I understood the boundaries, to that line of business. A lot of things were abstract, but self-discovery for me within that process is I love to engage.
Okay.
I loved a lot of feedback. Innovation was at the core of how my mind worked.
Okay.
I always questioned the status quo. Why do we do this way? Why can't we do it that way? What happens if we try, to do it in different ways? But engineering would always tell me, look, if you change the calculation for supporting this structure, you cause trouble.
Yeah.
You get. So it was more like it was a science and it had to be followed precisely.
In what ways are you diversifying your portfolio in terms of maximizing your impact within your community? So we'll start with you, Olusola.
Right, thank you very much, Cindy, once again. So from the word diversifying is probably having a bit of influence, here and there,
yeah,
and getting things done. So today for me, I've got several interests.
Okay.
I like to read wide. I can read in a simple, in fact, I was reading a joke, and the joke talked about a woman in a train with a few people. And they kept asking her why she was shouting because all of them were prisoners. But she kept shouting, fire, 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 and they looked down. But there's no fire anywhere. Why is this woman being hysterical? And they beat her to a pulp to a point where she couldn't, even talk any longer. And the guy said at the end of the day, they found themselves at one location. It was a German word. So I'm like, so what does this mean? I don't understand the joke, but I don't understand where it ended. And so I started to research and found out, okay, that was Hitler's concentration camp.
Okay.
Aha. So the woman kept warning them, and all of them were roasted at the end of the day, obviously.
Wow. So she was telling that fire was their end.
She had some influence to see, but just that took me into a research for another 2 to 3 weeks. about the concentration camps, and so I like to read wide and but hands-on aside what I do on a daily basis as the chief operating officer for a financial, a financial services based business.
Okay.
I also do some level of advisory for SMEs.
Oh, I see.
That is personal to me. I mean, I have a personal desire to help SMEs through this phase, because in my introduction I told you how I started out, with servicing them along the soft areas of, having a proper structure, but now I can see them through that phase, of accessing finance through the various areas we have. I also said I belong to a religious organization.
Welcome back. So just as we rounded up, we heard about Olusola mention the fact that the family provides the security with which he launches into the world. So I'll ask you, Taiwo, can you tell us a bit more about your family?
Okay, how do I balance family and work? That's something we try to innovate. But right now, what do? I have a wife who I've been married to for 3 years. I'm counting. We have 2 kids.
2 kids in 3 years?
Yes.
Good man.
We said we didn't marry early, so we should
made up for it.
Make up for lost time. So. But we plan to stop at 2 because the 2 are quite time intensive. Okay. Spending time with them. Now, how do you manage life, family, and everything? My wife and I tried to. We're interested in each other's occupation, and this was from when we were dating. I remember when I was going to leave Accenture, she knew I was tired of consulting, and she said, I think you did a year of. She was just speaking my mind. She always sees me as somebody who she can bring any problem to, with regard to work, and I'm always there for her. So because we are involved and we get to, talk during the day while I work, and even when we get home, it's like I'm always in communication with her, so it still balances out for the time where I might be at work. Then how do we balance that with the kids? With the kids, most weekend I try to spend time with them if she goes out, because she wants to go and do shopping and all of that, groceries. So I say, go, I'll stay with the children at home, but with the nanny. That way I have time to spend with them, and typically that gives me time to, they're still young, but it gives me time to see them grow, to understand them.
You've both spoken well, and we can only wish you the best on that journey. On behalf of lumiere the J, we believe in the future, and as let's first show the viewers this. While the show was going on, we took a picture of each of us, and as often as you look at this, please remember the words you've spoken today. It's our hope that you will indeed fulfill those goals, and life will be everything you desire it to be. And so, Taiwo, all the best, man.
Thank you.
This is a witness that we've to what you said today.
Thank you.
And
Thank you.
Wish you success.
Thank you.
Wish you all the best.
Thank you.
The future is bright.
Thank you.
You have a choice between Zoni and what do you call that name again?
Ouch.
Ouch. The choice is yours. So on this note, we'd like to end up this program. It's been fun. Diversifying your portfolio. The future is bright. Until we come your way next time, it's bye for now, and God bless.